So here we are, back on the YouTube. Obviously, I want to get as much content in as possible on the YouTube, simply because I've been very lazy with this, and I've been told we're getting as much content in, keeping you guys engaged. So what we decided to do is do a Q&A today. So I simply put a post up on Instagram this morning, and I asked everyone to ask me a question, and from them questions, I randomly chose 10 of them, and I'll be answering them in this vlog. So yeah, today's vlog's all about Q&A. So yeah. Okay then, so I have a question by Imi_Lopez_Khan, who's asked me, do you think you're at your best weight at current? In all fairness, this is the heaviest I've been. I always struggle with putting good weight on and staying in good shape, to be fair. But 101 kilos, it's not my best weight I've been, but it's the heaviest I've been, and I am free flowing. So I'm not got no complaints about this, but it's not the best weight I've been, but this is the heaviest I've been, 101 kilos. Next question is by Abra.arch, and the question is, best way to get rid of belly fat without compromising too much body weight. Okay, body fat, it's very important this is. So basically there's a differentiation between fat and muscle. So when you're losing weight, you've got to make sure you got the differentiation, fat, muscle, water. The best way with this is by training smart. When you're doing your cardiovascular, making sure your maximum heart rate's at about 30 to 40%. Anything above that, we're going to start risking, to start burning more so muscle rather than the fat. But whereas when you're working 30 to 40% of your maximum heart rate, you are at a fat burning state. Then you might say, in a simple layman's term, how the heck am I going to know what's 30 to 40% of your maximum heart rate? Very simple. Rate yourself a number between 1 to 10. 1 is easy, 10 is absolutely hard. Always be between 3 and 4. So at a pace where you're gently having a brisk walk, you're not running and you're not walking, so right in the middle, and that's usually about 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. That's usually about 30 to 40% of your maximum heart rate, and that will make sure you're burning fat and not any muscle, so you're not compromising too much of your weight. So yeah, that's that one, bro. Next question is by HKXAN, H Khan. Okay, and the question is, does competing in a sport help build your client base? A very interesting question, to be fair. I'm a firm believer, practice what you preach. So if I've got clients who are obviously going to get ready for a show and stuff, a bodybuilding show, it's very important for me to have been in that position in order to teach them that. So I personally believe, yeah, in order to help getting a client base, yeah, definitely, because it puts out more content out there for you. So you're building a different sort of crowd to you. They're getting to see your journey rather than seeing your client's journey. So you're going through the same process, and it's something to relate to from clients. So I believe, yeah, competing does help in building a client base. Furthermore, winning shows and stuff makes a big difference as well. And it comes back to that saying, and it obviously practice what you preach. So yeah, that's that. Okay. Next question is also by Next question is also by HKXAN, and it is, how do you build a client base as a personal trainer? A client base ain't going to build overnight. Bear in mind, I've been doing this for a decade near enough so now, and it's over a period of time. Remember, your portfolio or your before and afters is pretty much your CV, and your clients are your CV. So in terms of, if you're training a client in the gym and other people are watching you, so make sure your client's doing everything properly, you're in the correct manner, because you're pretty much an interview 24/7 and you could be losing potential clients. You as yourself, you're a walking, talking advert. So when you're out in a shopping center or wherever you are, making sure your etiquette, your mannerism, everything is correct. Because like I said, people are looking at you as a personal trainer or a coach, and that's what's going to attract them to you. So that's that. Furthermore is obviously make sure your social media content is like I says, clean cut, and keep it professional. Like I says, you're a personal trainer, so it's something. Would you want to get trained by a person who's constantly posting memes about something which is totally irrelevant, or would you want someone who's posting stuff more so related in terms of nutrition, fitness, etc.? Because bear in mind, it's not just in society when they say the 5 people you're around is who you become. It's also with social media. People you start following, that sort of energy you're going to start to attract. That's the person you can start to become. So making sure your etiquette is right in the gym and outside the gym, that's as well as social media. So that always helps in attracting good and new clients. Okay, next question. Next question is a funny one. It's by _Ange, and the question is, what's your favourite fruit? I'm assuming apples and pears. I'm not going to answer that question. I'm going to let everyone else answer that one. Alright, Tash. Okay. I've got a question here by Buchan Nansoon, and the question is, would you ever take boxing professionally? Funny enough, I did take it up professionally. I did get my license as a professional boxer, but due to unforeseen circumstances I couldn't carry it out. So yeah, the objective was to take it professionally, but obviously that never materialized for whatever reason. So yeah, that's that. Another question, also by Buchanan Son. I don't know, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but the question is, favorite muscle to train? It's one of them muscles which it's either a hate-love relationship. It's got to be legs. When you miss them for a week, it's like, oh my god, you've got to train them again. But when you're consistently on it, it's something great. It's one of them that I love to train. I suppose it's legs. Legs for me it is. Zakir Khan has asked me, which 3 sporting athletes would you love to have dinner with one day? Ooh, that's interesting. I have to think about that one. Ronaldo. Simply because I just love the way where it's come from nothing to where he has. You know, he wasn't the most talented footballers, but with his hard work he's reached where he is. So Cristiano Ronaldo definitely as one. Conor McGregor, I know a lot of people are going to say no to me about that one. Not many McGregor fans, but simply same reason, where he's come from to what he achieved. He was the face of UFC and pretty much completed the whole game. And obviously as a businessman, where he's achieved his marketing, his brand, it's gone so far. So definitely McGregor, Ronaldo. And the third one, sporting athlete, I'd possibly say Mayweather. Same, just how disciplined he is throughout the whole 12 months. He don't actually do a 6 or 12 week camp, he does a 12-month camp. And just to be so disciplined, just to understand his mentality and his mindset would be so good. So pretty much them 3. Yeah, so that'd be expensive dinner, but yeah, them 3 would be my athletes who I'd have a dinner with. This is not a question, but it's by AXA, and she says, not a question, but your tip of the day videos really help keep it up. Thank you very much. Okay, got a question here. It's gonna be the last one because I'm gonna start waffling on. And this question is by H77774. Champ, business advice, someone who wants to start their own business in their field. Oof. Make sure you know your field, do your homework, see what other competitors are doing, see what the margin you're working at, see what you need to invest. So what you invest in, what you're getting in return. Because a lot of people go into business just blindly, to be fair, and they don't do enough homework. Does it make sense? So make sure you've done enough homework. Make sure you're going to invest a lot of time in it, because when you're having a business, it's not a 9 to 5, it's 24/7. So don't think you can have the weekends off, etc., because you will be working pretty much 24/7. You have to sacrifice a lot of social life. So yeah, that's that. Making sure you are ready for commitment, and making sure you've done some sort of homework and know the field well. So yeah, they're the advice that I would give for that. Other than that, they're the questions I've decided to answer, because simply they were the ones at the top. And stay tuned, I'm going to keep us active again, and more YouTube videos to follow next week. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Waheed Aesthetic.